Although the transportation of goods to Europe and America are in decline, but Kettivit, CEO of Leo Global Logistics, has his sights on the east-west corridor in the northern regions of ASEAN. Let's share what his visions hold.
Can you talk about the development of supply chain within ASEAN a little bit, because the AEC is going to be a single production base for all the member countries. So how supply chain is developing?
Okay, I would say that right now most of the shipping lines, they already invest quite a lot of their services within the ASEAN region, but because this trade lane has the growth rate of like 24 to 25% each year during the past 4 or 5 years. So right now, the trade also very booming. So I would say that shipping lines still try to invest more, but the problem is that the freight rate going down. So it's the challenge for them that how to run their freight profitably and be able to serve the customer. So I would like to highlight to all the exporter and importer that don't always only insist on the rates. You must also insist on qualities, service, and at least allow the operator to survive and provide you with the good service. I think this is a kind of win-win business relationship.
And for your company, who are the major Thai customer using cross-border supply chain services in ASEAN?
Right now, we have a few customers. For example, the Siam Cement, SCG Trading, Panasonic, Thai Aero Product, which is in the Yasuki group of companies producing the wiring harness for the auto parts.
So how they use the AFTA, the tax privileges among ASEAN countries, how do they operate the production and supply chain?
I think they try to find the strength of their partners or their own affiliated companies and try to use each country as a different production base for certain products and exchange the products together, spare part together. So whoever has the strength to produce some kind of spare part, they will producing it and has the economy of scale, and then get the products at the lowest cost of possible.
Panasonic and the electronics appliance company like that. And what about Siam Cement? What do they do with this?
Siam Cement right now they try to expand their activity, especially on the cement and petrochemical to other countries. I think their aim is to also have the economy of scale, and they also, with their vision to be the leading company in the ASEAN market, they would like to expand their activity as much as they can to these ASEAN communities.
And which market are your priorities now in ASEAN country?
Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia. These are the biggest market. But for us in the future, we will be concentrating more in Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia, because it's a growing market. And Myanmar, I would also encourage a lot of business owners to go there, because what you heard in the news are not the same as what you will see.
What the real situation?
I went there.
Economy markets.
It's very promising, and I would say that I went there last year. That's opened my eyes. Because the market is, I think, it's very big potential, and I would say that the business climate is very good,
very attractive.
Very attractive, and they already prepared that within 2015 they will be fully participate in the ASEAN communities. That means within these 2 or 3 years, you will see a lot of change in their political as well, in order to prepare themselves to be in ASEAN community. And not only that, I think with the USA and Europe, they will also make some change.
Myanmar actually is preparing to host the ASEAN Summit in the year 2014, just 1 year before the AEC effectiveness. So they're preparing. So you're urging Thai companies to consider investing more in Myanmar. Just our next door. Neighbor.
And I would say that I heard from the ambassador to Myanmar. Myanmar people, they have very good faith and trust in Thailand, much better than even Singaporean or Malaysian. So I think this is a good opportunity for Thai people.
And you said earlier that actually Thailand's trade, international trade with ASEAN neighbors, especially within ASEAN, then now is our biggest partner already.
This one I also would like to also highlight, and I think sometimes people might not know that ASEAN is the biggest market for Thailand export since 2002. It's
not the US,
not US and
not Europe anymore. They're smaller now.
Okay, but maybe most of the people they just only think about single country like Malaysia and Singapore. But if we combine these 9 countries together, they are the biggest market. So we must, and with the growth rate of 24 to 25% each year, a lot of potential.
You're saying that already almost 10 years in 2002, right? That ASEAN is the biggest trading partner for Thailand.
Yes.
And the growth rate is very high.
Very high.
25% per year.
Yeah.
But overall, for Leo Global Logistics, what are your emphasis? You integrated service or land, transport?
I would say that from our company, this is our 21 years in business.
Yes.
Firstly, we concentrate in the sea freight operations, but gradually we expand our service to air freight, road transport, or even warehouse and logistics in order to compete with the multinational companies as well. But I would say that right now we are positioning ourselves as an integrated logistic provider, one-stop service. So whatever service that customer would like us to provide, we offer them the solution.
Which mode of transportation is the most popular for your customer?
Sea freight. Still sea freight. Sea freight. I would say sea freight.
What's the percentage?
Right now, still account something like 70%.
And then
number 2 is air freight. 15%.
And the last one?
The last one is cross border. And inland transport. Still small. But as I said, this is a growing market, especially with the trade between the neighboring country.
Cross border. Highway also, the R3 and R9.
Yes.
And what about warehousing? How big is your?
We have about 10,000 square meters warehouse in Amata Nakhon, and serving as not only the warehouse but logistics center, serving all the. They say they have about 750 factories within Amata Nakhon. So we are serving them all kind of logistic related services, both import, export, or even the local distribution.
Since transportation and logistics is one of the service sector that ASEAN countries will liberalize toward the year 2015. So what Thai logistic providers should do to prepare themselves for this?
I think the most important thing is the human resources.
Yes.
I would say that we must also prepare our staff to be able to at least communicate to language Thai and English. This is mandatory. And then
ASEAN language?
ASEAN language, I would say Chinese may be beneficial.
Myanmar or Cambodian?
That might be extra benefits.
So your Thai, English and Chinese Mandarin.
Mandarin. Yes. And then IT platform. Most of these Singaporean and Malaysian, they invest a lot in the IT.